BRIJOURNAL and welcome to my channel. If you are new, today I'm going to be doing a chit chat talk with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been a while since I've done a sit down video with you guys and I've been missing y'all, so I just wanted to go ahead and film one today. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I do a lot of chit chat videos as well as a lot of vlogs and self-help motivational type of videos. So if you like those, then go ahead and subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up to help with the algorithm if you decide that you like it along the way. And throughout this video, go ahead and leave some comments for me and any other tips that you have that can help somebody else. And I hope you guys enjoy and just keep on watching. Today's video is all about tips to help you achieve your goals in life and just to stop holding yourself back, because the self-doubt and all of that can definitely get in your way. One thing that I've noticed about life, with me being 27 years old, I just turned 27 last week, is that everything that is good for you is either uncomfortable or really annoying to do. Like working out, I don't ever want to work out, but once I get in that mood, once I get in that mode, and especially after when I'm done with the workout, I feel so proud and accomplished that I actually did something good for the day. Because working out is not only a physical thing, but it's also a mental thing. Another example that I can give you is with my business. I have a planner journal business. When I started that, I had so much anxiety the week before I launched that I was just thinking, should I even do this? Is this a waste of money, a waste of time? Is this something that people really even need in their life? So just a lot of self-doubt and a lot of uncomfortableness in my body was just me knowing, okay, I'm uncomfortable, that's okay, but this is for the good. Like, this is something that I'm really passionate about and that I want for myself. So am I just gonna say forget it, I have all these products, and since I'm scared, you know what, I'm not doing it anymore? No, I just went through my emotions, breathed, prayed, journaled through everything, through all of my emotions, through all of my physical anxiety, and just fought through. Because anything that is good for you usually is not like a super easy thing. Do you know how easy it is to go and get McDonald's, or to go and get Wendy's, or to not cook, or to sit on the couch and scroll on social media and not work out or read a book or any of that, study? It is so easy to do what you really don't need in your life, but for the good things like studying, starting a business, journaling, working out, but with all that, it takes a lot of discipline to go ahead and do the things that you need, because those things are what's really important in life. Going to school, doing your homework, studying, all of those things I never wanted to do while I was in school. I had to force myself to study. I had to force myself to read lectures. I had to force myself to read my books. But at the end of the day, once I got it done, and it took a lot of dedication, those 4 years when I was able to graduate and walk across the stage and just look back and say all the times I really did not feel like doing it was worth it. Because look, I now have my degree, I graduated, and life's great. So being uncomfortable and just feeling uneasy about certain things is usually, sometimes in my opinion, a sign that it's for the good. If you know that the end result is for the good, then that's how I feel. Let me know if you feel the same way, or if you feel another way, then leave a comment down below. So with that, I really wanted to discuss healthy habits to add into your lifestyle, because once you have healthy habits, you're able to create a routine and get things started with all the other things that you need done in your life. So one example that I have is working out. I don't have a workout routine for every single day, but around 5 or 6 p.m. I will go work out around 3 days out of the week, which is really good. And all the other days that I don't work out, I will make sure that I walk on my treadmill for about 3 to 5 miles. So having a workout routine is really important, because after I work out, like I said, I just feel really accomplished, and I could be in a really bad mood or just not feel like getting up, but after I work out, I'm just like, yes, I did something, I started my day off right. Or if it's at the end of the day, I was able to finish the day off right, because working out just is something that isn't just a physical thing, this is a very mental thing. So workouts, whether it's walking around the park or anything like that, and let me know how you feel. Some other healthy habits that I like to incorporate into my life is to eat healthy. I've just started incorporating being consistent with eating healthy. I just came back from vacation and I was picking out after a while how I am eating unhealthy foods back to back to back really makes my stomach hurt. So I feel like my body just naturally loves healthy foods, and I feel like that's a lot of people. So I just like to incorporate healthy meals throughout my day. What I like to do is to incorporate 1 to 2 cheat meals out of the week just to help me create a good balance throughout my diet and my lifestyle. So eating healthy are things like eating a salad. I like to have tuna salads. I'll put the tuna packets, I'll put a boiled egg, and I also put a little slices of red onions, and y'all, it tastes so good with the Trader Joe's dressing I showed y'all in my vlog. Yes, it is so good. Something else that I like to have, I found out a way to make a dairy-free alternative for what I was making before, is this chickpea soup that I got from Aaliyah's Face. So I'll just get chickpeas, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, and I'll use coconut milk instead of like an actual dairy type of, I guess, half and half. And that just really helps to have a dairy-free diet because I am very sensitive to dairy, and it is meatless because I feel like I am very sensitive to meat as well. So I just love having that for lunch, and I'm gonna have it right after this video because it is so good. And chickpeas are just such a good fiber-based meal to have, so definitely check it out. Another tip for a healthy habit is to just find a hobby that is good for you. With me, I like to create content and just show a little bit of creativity, so being a content creator is just a great hobby to have. I'm able to edit videos and film content and all of the above on TikTok and YouTube, and it just really is a passion of mine. I've been wanting to do YouTube ever since I was a freshman in high school. I've been seeing everybody do YouTube as far as beauty related and vlogs, and this is just my safe place. I love YouTube. It's been my #1 favorite app for a really long time. So yes, find a good hobby. That doesn't have to be content creation. It could be something like pottery or painting or bingo or anything like that. Just find something outside of being at home. Yeah. Never mind. Just find something that's outside of watching TV and being on a device. Just having something that is fun for you to do. But now that I think about it, content creation is on a device, so I'm not really following my rule. Actually, I love to play tennis and I love to cook and host. So those are the things that really bring me joy and that I really love to do. So having healthy habits really helps to have a more secure mental health. What I also recommend is to have a self-care routine. I am all about self-care. I love self-care. I love everything self-care. I feel like my brand is in the self-care realm. And with that, I suggest that you journal. Journaling is so important just to get deep inside your mental, because I'll forget to journal for about a day or two, and when I finally do decide to sit down and journal, it is crazy how much things start to click and make sense in my mind, because I'll just be overthinking or just not thinking sometimes about certain things. I'll impulse buy, I'll scroll on social media for days, and once I really sit down and journal, everything just makes so much sense. And I'm also able to manifest and just figure out what my dream life is and what things I need to do to help improve my life. So I really do recommend journaling. That is why I started a journal business, because I was able to manifest my life through my journal and just figure out what things I wanted and what things weren't working out in my life at the time, and just plan my life out kind of, but in a positive way. Now with self-care, you definitely should make a self-care routine. Sit down and figure out what things make you feel like your best self mentally, and as far as with just showing love to yourself. So with me, I love to journal in the morning, and then I will have my skincare routine. I'll go to work, I'll come back. A self-care routine for me is working out, and after that I'll shower, I'll exfoliate, I'll shave, and I'll come out and do my skincare routine again in my nighttime version, and just relax, listen to music, listen to jazz music, watch YouTube videos while I'm in the shower or while I'm doing my skincare routine, and put some really cute pajamas on and just go to bed, journal again, and watch my favorite shows. So that is my self-care routine. On the weekends, I definitely do more skincare related things, try new products. Maybe unboxing some Amazon packages are self-care to me. I don't know if that qualifies, but that's what makes me happy. So hey, now with the skincare, it is okay to just use lotion, but as we get older, we should incorporate more collagen things, more hyaluronic acid into our routines. So go on ahead and try different products out to figure out what works well for your skin, because everybody's skin is different. I have really dry, sensitive skin. So some products that I've been loving recently, I'm gonna put it on the screen because I forgot, but that big blue jar is for my face lotion, and it is so thick. You only need a teeny tiny bit. And I also love to have an under eye cream. I'm still trying to figure out which one is the best for me as far as results, but all of them are pretty good. I love the Ordinary's toner. It's super good for my skin, and I love Ambi to help with discoloration on my skin. So I just really like to keep it simple. I used to just try a whole bunch of things where brands send me products, but really I've just been sticking to about 3 to 4 products on my skin, and every now and then I will go in with some face masks for when it's self-care Sunday. So yes, that is what I like to do. So go ahead and try to figure out what things work for you, and you don't have to go to Sephora or any of these expensive stores to try to figure it out. Now, Ulta has a lot of pretty inexpensive face products. Sephora's line, their specific line, has pretty inexpensive facial options for skincare. Being on a budget does not mean that you are not able to try different skincare products, because I've seen some from about $7 to $10, so they're not expensive at all. And also TJ Maxx and Marshall sells a lot of skincare products. So just try different things, try to figure out what works best for your skin, and create that self-care routine that just works perfectly for you. Now, for today's main topic, we're going to talk about getting out of your head. I'm going to say once again, you have to journal. Like I was telling you guys before, I will go a couple of days without journaling and I will feel my mind is scrambled. My mind is crazy. But once I sit down and journal, I'm able to just get a realistic view of how my life is going at the moment. If I'm journaling about my day or my previous days or how I'm feeling, journaling really helps to get my mental right. So I really try to not overthink. That is something I've been fighting for a while now, just not comparing myself. So with that, something that I know has helped me is to go ahead and write down the things that I'm grateful for, show some gratitude for myself, and sit down and figure out, what am I scared of? What am I afraid of? Am I scared of being judged? Am I scared of looking crazy? Am I scared of trying? Because if those are the cases, then who cares? So I just really try to show myself some appreciation, some gratitude. It speaks to myself like I'm a friend, because a couple months ago I really used to talk down to myself. I would just think crazy about myself, like, oh, you don't do this right, you don't do that right, that's why this doesn't work out. And in reality, I'm doing fine. I'm doing more than fine. I'm just being too hard on myself for absolutely no reason, and it is no reason for that, because I would never talk to my friend the way that I was thinking in my head, or sometimes saying out loud things about myself. It was just ridiculous. So I just realized I just really needed to start treating myself mentally and emotionally like I am my own friend, because at the end of the day, who else am I going to have than me? And you should think that way as well. I know that with social media, it is really easy to compare your life to others, and that is the one downfall that I do have with social media, especially with posting and putting out my own content in social media. So just show some gratitude to yourself, please. I know social media can be super overwhelming, especially if you're going through hardships in life. Y'all, life can be really stressful sometimes, and I know you just want to sit back, relax, and enjoy somebody else's content and just not have to think about your own life. But with that, some self-doubt and some comparison might happen, but just think realistically about, okay, this person might not even be showing their whole entire life. There are so many things that people go through, and believe me, everybody goes through something. So just try not to be so hard on yourself. And I don't know why, but I feel like I'm about to cry right now, because that is one, if you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that is a struggle for me. But I don't know, something just clicked recently, and I'm like, wait, hold on, I am okay. I don't have to compare myself. I don't have to think that I'm not as good as, I don't have to think that I'm not good enough for certain opportunities or outcomes in life. I am 100% good. I'm okay. No matter what happens in life, no matter what the outcome is, I'm going to be okay with God on my side. I promise you, everything is going to be okay. Woo, y'all. Oh, I promise y'all, everything is gonna be okay. No matter what you're going through in life, things are gonna work out for you. I'm about to cry. Okay, there was one more thing I had to add to that, is that go after whatever you want to in life. Like I was telling y'all with my business, this is not my first business, this is my second. My first one, I didn't love the outcome of it, so I just closed it. But this is my second business, and this is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I don't know what I would do if I did not have my planner journal business, because this is like the one thing, or it's not the one thing, but it's the most passionate I've ever felt about something. I'm so passionate about journaling. I'm so passionate about planning. I feel like me making vlogs and recording my life is a form of journaling, in my opinion, because I'm just looking back on the things that I'm going through, and I'm talking to you guys about how I'm feeling and all of that. So yes, I am so grateful that I was able to not be scared and go after what I wanted. So whatever it is that you want in life, please go after it, because you only have one life, from what I know, and you just want to make sure that you are doing everything that you can, that when it comes to your last day, if you know that it will be your last day, you know, okay, I did everything I wanted to do within my means. I didn't, and when I say that, I mean not spending all your money on crazy stuff. What I'm saying is doing things that you're extremely passionate about, starting that business, talking to that person that you've been wanting to talk to for a really long time, telling your parent that you forgive them, or a family member or a friend that you forgive them. Just do what your heart desires, because you only have one life. You only have one life. And there are times when I'm stuck in my head like, I don't want to do this, because if you don't know, I'm really shy. But sometimes I just have to tell myself, what else? If you don't do this, then what? Then you're just going to be stuck in the same situation you were in last year or the year before that. So just get a little uncomfortable about certain things and go for the things that you want for your life, because you only got one. Now with that, the next topic I want to talk about is goal setting. With the things you want in life, you really have to set goals for yourself. You have to plan it out, and you have to figure out what those goals, what things within the goals you have to do. What I mean when I say that is, with achieving the things that you want in life, you really have to plan your goals out. So set the goals that you want, write down what specific big goals you want, and with the big goals there are little goals that you have to do. Because if I just say I want to start a store, if I want to open a store, there are little things that I need to do within that to get the big goal done. So write down the things that you want as far as goals, and be able to set a deadline for that is reasonable for you. One thing that I really like to do for my goals is I have a goals bingo on my planner journal, and this just really helps me to plan out what goals I have for the whole entire year, whether they be big or small, and I'm able to cross them out along the way. And I also have some goals pages on my planner journal, and with that you can write your big goals, and there are sections for you to write the small goals that go in between the big goal. One big goal that I had this year was to open my planner journal business. I'm talking about that a lot. Let me think of something else. One goal of mine for the year was to get a raise or a promotion, and so with that, the small goals that I had is to get out of my comfort zone and talk more in meetings, be more proactive in my role. And with that, I am able to get a little more attention, and for my manager to say, okay, I see that you're doing this, let's figure out what steps you need to take on my side as a manager for you to get your promotion. So that is what I've been doing for this year, as well as my business, of course. But I don't want to overwhelm y'all with that, because that's not what this video is about. Now the next thing I suggest you do to not hold yourself back from your dream life is to self-reflect. Self-reflection is so important, y'all. One thing I do to self-reflect is to write in my journal at the end of the day how the day went, what things I could have improved on, and what things I did well for the day. With that, it is really important with self-reflection to show self-gratitude and affirmations for yourself. It is very important that you stay realistic and on the positive side of life. If you are having a bad day, just write down how the day was bad, but what good things happened, or how you could have handled it differently if you didn't handle it the way that you really wanted to. Because self-reflection just really gives you the time to really sit back and think on what things you could have done better. So please hold yourself accountable with all the choices that you make in life. I know every choice that we make is not going to be good. Every choice that we make is not going to be a bad choice. Sometimes they might be a neutral choice, like I could have done this, but I also could have done that to make it 10 times better. So really hold yourself accountable. Don't be too sensitive with yourself, and also be able to, what I realized, take criticism. I used to be horrible with taking criticism. I didn't want anybody to tell me anything, and sometimes I am a little bit in that mindset, but I'm really trying to fight out of it. But it's not a verbal thing. Now it's more of a me trying not to get sad about whatever the person is saying. Because the people who do give me criticism are the people that I really truly love, and my feelings get hurt easily. But I used to just say, oh my gosh, what do you mean, da 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 da, and just be really defensive about it. But now I'm able to sit back, listen, and figure out, okay, what things do I need to do next time so that this does not happen again. So just please hold yourself accountable with life, but at the same time give yourself grace, because nobody is perfect. So yes, those are my tips for how to not hold yourself back from your dream life. I know everybody's life is not perfect, but your dream life is obtainable in a realistic way. So I hope this video was really helpful for you guys, and leave some comments for me down below on how you feel, or if you have any other tips that can help somebody else that you do throughout your life. And I will see you guys in my next video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up to help with the algorithm, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.